uses the SBOK guide? The SBOK guide is designed to be used by all key stakeholders in a Scrum project. Scrum Core team members. This includes the product owner, Scrum Master, and the Scrum team. The guide helps them understand their roles, responsibilities, and the best practices for working collaboratively in a Scrum environment. Product owners especially benefit from the SBOK guide because it provides deep insights into business justification, quality management, handling change, and managing risks. These are all areas that directly affect customer and stakeholder satisfaction. Essentially, anyone who wants to implement Scrum effectively and consistently can use the SBOK guide as a reference. The SBOK guide is meant for individuals who want to play an active role in applying Scrum principles in real-world projects. It is useful for those who want to learn their specific role in implementing the Scrum framework, such as product owners, Scrum Masters, or Scrum team members. The guide clearly outlines responsibilities and expected contributions. It is also valuable for those who want to fully understand the Scrum framework, especially in the context of stakeholder-related concerns. This includes critical areas like business justification, quality assurance, managing changes, and risk mitigation throughout the project lifecycle. In short, anyone involved in or overseeing Scrum projects can benefit from this guide. How to use the SBOK guide? The SBOK guide is designed to help practitioners apply the Scrum framework in a structured and effective way. To make it practical and user-friendly, the guide clearly distinguishes between mandatory and optional elements. These include inputs, tools, and outputs. Any element marked with an asterisk is considered mandatory, meaning it is critical for project success. Elements without an asterisk are optional and often represent best practices that can be adopted based on the team's experience or project context. For newcomers to Scrum, it is recommended to focus on the mandatory items first. This ensures a solid foundation. Meanwhile, experienced practitioners should study the entire process chapters to understand and leverage the optional tools and practices that can add more value. So, the SBOK guide adapts to both beginners and advanced users by providing a clear, structured path through Scrum processes. This visual represents the end-to-end Scrum flow for one sprint, as outlined in the SBOK guide. It all starts with a project business case, which explains the need and value of the project. From there, the project vision statement is created during the project vision meeting. Next, we develop a prioritized product backlog, often supported by a release planning meeting. Then comes the sprint planning meeting, where a sprint backlog is created, detailing what work will be done during the sprint. During the sprint cycle, which typically lasts 1 to 6 weeks, the team works on creating deliverables, with a daily stand-up meeting held every day to ensure alignment and quick resolution of issues. After the sprint, the outcomes are reviewed in the sprint review meeting. Then, the team conducts a retrospect sprint meeting to reflect on what went well, what didn't, and how to improve in the next sprint. Finally, if everything is acceptable, the deliverables are approved and released as per the release schedule. This structured flow ensures continuous delivery, collaboration, and improvement throughout the Scrum process. Let's understand how the Scrum cycle flows from start to finish. The process begins with a stakeholder meeting where the project vision is defined. This vision gives direction and purpose to the entire project. Once the vision is established, the product owner prepares the prioritized product backlog. This backlog includes all the key business and project requirements, written in the form of user stories. Each user story represents a specific feature or functionality from the user's perspective. Every sprint starts with a sprint planning meeting, In this meeting, the Scrum team selects high-priority user stories from the backlog to be worked on during the upcoming sprint. A sprint usually lasts between 1 and 6 weeks, and during this time, the Scrum team collaborates closely to develop potentially shippable deliverables, also called product increments. These are tested, usable components that bring value to the customer. This iterative flow allows teams to stay flexible, deliver frequently, and respond quickly to change. Let's now look at what happens during and after the sprint. During the sprint, the team holds daily stand-up meetings. These are short, time-boxed meetings where each team member shares what they did yesterday, what they plan to do today, and if there are any blockers. These meetings help maintain transparency and alignment. As the sprint nears completion, a sprint review meeting is conducted. Here, the product owner and stakeholders are shown a demonstration of the completed deliverables. The product owner then evaluates the deliverables against the predefined acceptance criteria. Only if the deliverables meet these standards are they formally accepted. Finally, the sprint concludes with a retrospect sprint meeting. This is an opportunity for the team to reflect on what went well, what didn't, and how they can improve in the next sprint. This continuous cycle of planning, execution, review, and reflection is what makes Scrum so effective. Let's reflect on this question. Which industry is the Scrum framework best suited for? Scrum was originally developed for software development, but over time, it has proven to be effective across many other industries as well. You'll now see a question window where you can type in your answers. Take a moment and share your thoughts. There is no single correct answer here, as Scrum can be applied anywhere. Agility, collaboration, and incremental delivery are valuable. Also, if you have any questions related to this topic, feel free to post them in the same window. We'll take them up shortly.